I want to thank the Lord for also being a part of this church and for, I guess, just all the people that the Lord has brought here. It's hard to believe over the course of time what you see just about nothing become what it is. I know we all think it should be farther along all the time, but I just thank the Lord for the type of people too that are frequenting our church here, including a lot of the visitors who aren't yet members, but we're just very thankful for the quality of the people and the dedication. But other than church things, I'm really thankful for how the Lord's worked in my life this past year. I mean, the Lord's turned my life upside down in every which way, I think. Can't think of any avenue of my life he hasn't touched. Everything. He's made me really realize that, you know a lot of things doctrinally, but until you really are exercised by the doctrine and feel them in your life, you just don't really know if when the time comes you really are going to hold up. I think of a lot of how we depend on God, and we say that, but there's times when you're strung out there, or you think you are. You're really not, but you think you are, and you wonder if God is going to come through. And I must say, in this past year, as I'm sure my family can attest, we were wondering how things were going to go, and the Lord has really shown himself strong in our behalf. I'm also very thankful, not only that he's, of course, alive and well in our lives, but also that he did bring people in my path to lead me to him. I visit a lot of people in my business. I see all kinds of people from rich to poor, and there's one thing definitely common about them all. They're all looking for something. No matter what they are, whatever they have, it doesn't matter. They need the Lord, and I have that something. And I'm thankful for any opportunities I do get to talk to people, but every time it always makes me thankful. I have an advantage over other people in the world that I have the Lord, because he's my Savior and because there is no greater person than the Lord. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that my family's saved. I think about that, especially with this crisis over there. You can't help but think like the Lord's right near. And I'm thinking, not only will I go, but as far as I can tell, my whole family's going right with me. And I can't ask for more than that either. And then I really thank the Lord for how he's blessed in my employment. I'm not saying everything's perfect, obviously. I could end up in jail by the end of the year. Who knows? But no, I'm just kidding. But the Lord has really blessed on my blessed in the employment scene here, and I went out on my own, not in my own business, but I went out, ventured with a friend of mine, and we were kind of hanging out there on a thread, and the Lord has really blessed the business. No matter what happens to me, the business has really been blessed and continues to grow. So I'm just thankful for those things. And I guess I could go on and on about answered prayer too, how the Lord has just blessed us with other answered prayer, but I'm going to just sit down at this point.